There are three categories of spirit guides. One, your being of lights. Those are souls that never incarnated on earth. They've never been in a human body. Sometimes those guides, when they guide you, they can be a little harsh because they don't understand what it is to be a human. And so what they are is really incredibly high frequencies being. They might be souls that reincarnated at some point within an Earth-like planet thousands of years ago, even more than that. And they went through a cycle of reincarnation, and they've been done for a very long time. You were assigned to them at the beginning of the birth of your soul. They have been with you through all the lives that you have had before. They are beautiful, angelic, if you want to call it this way, incredible beings that are just there for you. Now, they might not always be gentle. They might not always give you what you think you want, but everything that they guide you towards, it's always for the betterment of your soul. Being of lights. They're my favorite category. The second category is your ancestors. And within that category, I put in two different sort of ancestors. The first one are ancestors from this life. And what I mean by that are people that are from the same family lineage, same DNA as you, but not your parents, not your grandparents. To become a guide, you have to be able to let the soul that you are in charge of have free will. So think of somebody who has loved you so dearly in this life. It would be very hard for them to guide you because they would care way too much about your heart. They would not want you to get hurt. And maybe sometime getting hurt, it will get you to the next step, but they would not be able to let you have that. This is why people who have loved you cannot become your spirit guides, at least not in this life. But people that have been within the same lineage as you, 5, 6, 7 generations back, they can. They can guide you. They have learned how to do that. So ancestor guides are absolutely possible. Also, within that category, I add the ones that come from past lives. And what I mean by that is souls that were with you in the most recent life, that you had a really close relationship with, that are part of your soul family. And when you both passed on and you were on the other side, you decided to come back. And they were like, no, thank you. I don't feel like it this time. You go right ahead. I will learn how to guide you. And I will be there for you in this life. And it's usually a one-off. They do this once and then not again, because they might choose to reincarnate in the following life. But it creates a closer bond with that soul eventually. So those are your ancestor guides. Do you have any of those? And then your final category is the Ascended Masters. So Ascended Masters are a really large body of energy that sometime will come and help humans. But they usually help large groups of people, not just individuals. And when they show up for you as individuals, it's more because what you're trying to step into will affect the greater good of humanity. It's not just for an individual need. And so think of ascended masters such as the Buddha, for example. Think of what that energy represents. It represents wisdom, represents the ability to be in the present moment, lack of material attachment. All of that represents the Buddha and much more. Jesus, for example, as an ascended master, enlightened master, represents compassion and love. Mother Mary represents mother love. And so when you think of the Mother Mary energy, for example, that symbolic energy is present in many, many different religious texts. Many, many different cultures have a similar characters that they have told stories about. But it's all about the mother energy. It's all about the love. It's all about the nurturing for oneself and for others. That's what that energy is for. So when it steps forward to help people, it's usually regarding becoming more nurturing and compassionate towards others. It's just an example. There are many more ascended masters from this earth, from other planets, that are also here to help us. So anyhow, those are the three categories of spirit guides. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. Not always psychic medium. I bring you more grounded approach psychic world.